Hello everyone, and welcome to we're just drawing tonight. I don't know. I thought about streaming something else, and I'm like, maybe I could get some other work done. I don't know. You know, double the work, stream work and drawing work, right? Maybe. Oh, hello, Michael. We'll start with the circle. Let's see if we can draw a circle. Assignments should be illegal. Yeah. It do be weird that schools constantly still do that when we actively have statistics that say it makes students worse. Like, it is very weird. But you know, tradition. We've had assignments since for so long. Every time I bring that up to, I remember when I first brought that up to my dad, where he was like, "Oh, but don't you need like homework and assignments to measure?" And I'm like, "It says that it actually makes students worse." And he's like, "What?" I showed him some of the articles, and he's like, "Damn, I don't know." Was very funny. I'm deleting this drawing, by the way. This is just fair. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let me go finish this thingy. I was working on this last night, just before I went to bed. It's like, yeah, let's just finish this up, you know? Hey. Oh, I'm sorry, the music is very quiet. I did not realize that. Yeah, that should somewhat fix that. Hopefully. Hello, Charles. Yeah, I'm doing good. Oh, hello, insert. the Celeste one. Yeah, those were fun. Oh, yeah. Thanks for showing up. Always appreciated. Who is this lad? This is a design I've been working on. Alright, C, insert. Hello, average. Was there anything that inspired him being a shark? Not really. I mean, the joke answer is like, there's 2 dicks. But no, just kind of like, shark. Without the slides. I don't think I've ever been to like an indoor pool that just had a bunch of slides. A vacation? Nah, I can't do that. Maybe that would be nice, but not in the cards right now. How does it work? I mean, the live stream chat box is separate from the comment section. It does get archived. So like if you watch like an archived stream, it should have like the chat box off to the side. So they're there. YouTube does save them. I also just have the chat box displayed in the video. I think that's nice. Hands are hard. Chat mistakes for all to see. Oh, yeah. People do try to remove them, which is kind of funny. It's always funny when people delete their own message, and I'm like, guys, it's recorded in the video. Like, you can see it on screen. Sure, it'll be gone from the YouTube chat, but I mean, that's only one form of archival. If anything, they brought attention to it. Oh, God, tell that to Cirrus. He's always deleting comments that he's made that he thinks are embarrassing a moment later, and it's like, bruh, friend, like, That's not how this works. Was he being horny on main? It could also just be like when he says something that is incorrect and he goes like, oh, I don't want that just there. Or that's redundant a moment later. Yeah, but it's like, you shouldn't feel bad about it whenever it's stream chat. Like, do you really think the people here are judging you for it? Oh, hello, Q. You meant X? Is it still called that? Did they commit? Let me double check. I'm curious. It is still called X. Huh. I always just don't think about it because the URL still says Twitter. It's like, come on, if you're gonna do it, at least commit. How do you feel about sea life personas with body hair? It's, like, it's incorrect, right? For the most part, it is incorrect, but also, whatever. Design what you want, right? I put it under the same category as, like, tattoos on furries. Where I'm like, that's incorrect. It doesn't work that way. But also, you do you. Like, I'm not gonna tell someone they can't do that. Like, have fun. I mean, either way, I'm still jerking to it, so, you know. I mean, that's always, like, the balancing act with designs, right? Is hardly anyone will ever design anything in a realistic sense, but it's still creating something that's aesthetically pleasing, that doesn't break the suspension of disbelief for the audience. It's annoying because it's hard. It's hard to do, right? One of those, like, things you learn in design that will be taken for granted outside of design class. Oh, whoops. Here, let's... Forgot that I had the reversed canvas. We kind of want all of our hatching going in the same direction. Otherwise, it will disorient the audience. Unironically. Would it be dyed on the fur? That's what it feels like. It's like, that's less of a tattoo and more like you're dyeing your fur in segments, which... Sure. You do you. I'm also that person that doesn't, like, dye my hair to begin with. My head feathers, whatever. Do be that way. It's a temporary tattoo. It do be that way. Unless it's an emperor. Oh my god. Ivan, hello. Any strong opinions on Preg? Not really. It's not my thing. But, like, again, like, you do you. If that's the hill you want to die on. I'm just kind of like, not for me. Looks a little weird. And childbirth ain't my thing either. So, like, I was sure you all do you. Furry posters is where it's at. Oh my god. Hello, Flamingo. Do I remember how anatomy works? Not really. Then again, I was never really good at that, even in school. Was there ever a point that you just wanted to draw naked because you didn't want to draw clothing? You know, I actually had the opposite issue, right? Because I was always pretty bad at anatomy, I used to just draw heavy clothing on everyone, just so I didn't have to worry about anatomy. Boy, has that kind of changed, hasn't it? Oh yeah, what did the draft even look like? Yeah. Well, we don't have to look at that. That's what drafts are for, right? You lay down a general thing and then never look back at it. Went from angry to cocky. Ugh. I mean, isn't that the way, though? I mean, who doesn't love a cocky fellow? Well, comparably, this one had a lot fewer drafts than I normally do. I just kind of had the one and then just immediately went. Because the, what was it? The drawing I posted on Twitter last night, the orc one, that one took a minute. That had like 3 or 4 drafts to get the, everything I wanted in there. It do be that way. Honestly, you learn more when you have more drafts, so... Like, it's a good thing. Still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the legs, though. Or if this arm is properly set. Well, we'll find out in a minute. Could you call any drawings that you've done in first try? I mean, aside from, like, doodles that I didn't care about, not really, because you don't really do anything in one go, right? Like, you're still erasing, you're still doing things, right? Like, there are the invisible drafts, you know? Even like with painting, right? You will just like constantly go over sections over and over again. It's one of those things where I feel like the perception is that artists just kind of like bang out a piece and it's whatever, but it's like in theory it's like what you're seeing is like the 8th attempt. Cause it just gotta be that way, right? Guess we should finally get rid of this line, maybe. I think the arms are okay. So let's kind of try to fill out the canvas a bit. He's very open or low-key homophobic. Remember, don't let the fact that you're gay stop you from being homophobic. Live your truth, queen. that's this fella. Alright, see ya. See ya, insert. You can fluctuate between how offensive your slurs are, right? Look, this lad, he'll fuck you while calling you slurs, right? Let's face it, that's what people want. Characters like William from the Smoke Room wouldn't be popular if that wasn't the case. Like, people love that shit. They're always the gayest ones. Oh, fucking lit. Very good, very good. You aren't trying to get away with murder, but I'm always trying to get away with murder. That's my day-to-day life. Oh, so I guess I haven't asked. Are you all liking this design? This alright? Is this a good shark boy? Would you let him fuck you with his 2 dicks? Do I have to look up what a shark tail looks like? I might have to look up what a shark tail looks like. Give me a moment. If I type in shark tail, will the fucking movie show up? That is the first result. Like, if I type in the actual word tail, like T-A-I-L, I get the movie T-A-L-E. It's very unfortunate. Oh yeah, give me the IKEA shark plush. Let's go. Okay, well let's bring that over to this window. What do I gotta draw on this? Oh, he's got like the little thingy, right? We got like the little extra fin on the tail for that aerodynamics. You didn't like it as a kid? Same. I didn't like most DreamWorks movies. They were just... They're all so awkward. Like, they're so awkwardly paced, and the jokes are so awkward. Because they want to be, like, a blockbuster comedy that's PG-13. Right, where you get a whole bunch of actors and it's weird, except it's an animated movie, so it has to be themed around something for the visuals, and it's the weirdest thing where they keep trying to make like these weird rom-coms that you would see but as an animated film, and I'm like, stop it, get some help. Is there a fish comedy movie without shark villains? I mean, sharks are just like the easiest thing for the ocean, right? It's like having a T-Rexus as your antagonist in your dinosaur thingy. It's just, you know, everyone just automatically has that association, and that makes it easier for the writers. And I want to have, like, the tail kind of wrap around. It's kind of hard with a Sharku. It's kind of hard for the Sharku. Did I watch Puss in Boots 2? I did. I famously didn't like it. That was one of those things, like, it came out, I was like, huh, I didn't really like it that much, and everyone, like, was really upset at me. Now, before anyone says anything, I think design-wise, and the art design, phenomenal, beautiful. What's that script? What is this pacing? What was that awful, awful climax? What is... Look, you can't just throw a hot wolfman at me and expect me to forgive everything else in the movie, is all I'm saying. I'm not that shallow. I know people think I'm that shallow, but I'm really not. I just kind of thought the last, like, half an hour was kind of garbo. Leo. Yeah, but Echo's, like, well-made for the most part. It's got technical issues, for sure. But, like, the routes are paced fairly well, outside of Carl's and Jenna's. but like it's pretty good. So it's like, oh, I got a hot wolfer, and it's a good product. Wow. It's that easy. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I think the movie is just kind of not amazing. It's not a bad movie, okay? Like, I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying the pedigree of it and how everyone talks about it, I'm disappointed. Like, it seemed like it was, like, everyone was talking about this as if this was, like, the next great piece of, like, animation history, and I'm like, bruh, this will be forgotten in, like, a few years. And look, it's already happened. Only furries continue to talk about that movie. And, like, I get it. Death looks good. He looks very good. It's good. Design-wise. Yeah. The rest of the movie? Eh. I feel like the lighting kind of looks really unflattering towards a lot of the models during the daytime segments. A scene that always stands out at me. Granted, I've only watched the movie once, right? Just like, you know. The scene where they go to where like Goldilocks and the bears go to the orphanage near like the, you know, that point in the movie. I think that part of the movie just didn't look very good. I was like, oh god, it looks so washed out. I'm wondering if like they could have like did something to help with that, because it makes the models look not rendered properly. Just because of how washed out it is. You watched Suzume for the first time? Ooh, Gomen is sorry. Don't understand the point of them in the end. It's so that Goldilocks' arc parallels Puss in Boots, right? Because they both wanted something very specific that wasn't needed, because what they really needed was the family and friends they made along the way, because this is a children's movie, and of course that's the fucking theme. It's fine, don't worry about it. I don't even think that's a bad theme. It's just very... yes. I don't think it was done very well there. I think that's my issue more than anything else. Is they didn't put enough into the movie to drive that home. And yet I'd argue that there's also too much in the movie to drive that home. It's very awkward. It's awkward like this tail. Where the singer went to do 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 do. Oh my god. I don't think I'll ever watch that movie again. I like really didn't like it. But that one's also a weird case where I don't think it's bad, like at all. I just don't really like it. Because I don't really like Makoto Shinkai movies. The only movie from Makoto Shinkai that I've ever sat down and went, wait, I think I actually really like this, was Weathering with You. And I think that's just because Weathering with You had more of a point to make. Granted, they throw out all nuance and then just tell you the theme at a certain point in the movie, where they just sit down and they're like, now, hey, here's the theme of the movie. It's in the last, like, 3 minutes before we hit credits, just so that in case there are stupid people in the audience that didn't get it, we're just gonna tell you it. And I'm like, why'd you do this, Shinkai? Do you not trust your audience that much? I get it. I wouldn't trust my audience either. If I was directing a movie like that, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, Yeah, I feel like the tail looks really awkward, but I'm also like, whatever, I don't normally draw that, so we're just not very experienced with that, you know? Oh, god damn it. I'm like, can I make his chest bigger? No, Josh, stop. Don't think like that. Can I make his arms bigger? Yes, but also stop. Don't think like that. Look, it'd be this way. It just be this way, okay? Sometimes just that's where my brain goes. We just sit there and think about the big men. Who's the big man? We'll have the folds like that. I don't want to have to draw feet, so not today. Not for this. Yeah, toto. Did you watch Avatar and Legend of Korra? Yeah, I watched them while they were airing. I've rewatched Avatar a couple times in my lifetime. Not anytime recently, it's been over a decade. And I never rewatched Legend of Korra. I simply watched that one as it was airing. And when that final episode ended, I washed my hands clean of it and never touched it again. I know people have opinions. My opinions, some would say, are harsh. Where I'm like, unwatchable Drek. Not actually. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I just like saying that because it's funny. But I'm not like the biggest fan of the Avatar franchise. I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't call myself like a fan. Where I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, it exists. It's all right. It's got a decent production. Fuck the season 1 DVDs, though. Holy shit. Oh my god, who rendered it that poorly? What happened? What setting did you use to make it look that bad? I'm sorry that that's my beef with season 1. It's just that the DVDs looked awful. And I'm really hoping they fix that on the streaming and Blu-ray releases. I don't know if they did, because I haven't watched those, but bruh. It looks like every line is displayed twice, but offset. So the show looks so ugly in the season 1 DVDs. See, but I don't know if I would blame Nickelodeon. Because at the end of the day, the writing staff decided that they would write the show season to season as new seasons got greenlit. And I feel like that was the main issue at Legend of Korra, is everything just kind of always felt like it was made up along the way. And the transitions in between seasons were always really bad. Didn't know what to do with half the characters. Well, yeah, have you seen Mako? Oh my god. This character, what was the plan? What was the idea? Like, everyone just complains that Mako is like a bad person and whatever, and I usually, like, the way I think about it is like, no, stop, that's not a real person. That's the writers not knowing what to do with a character. You shouldn't get upset at the character for this. This is just they didn't know what they were doing. And that's really unfortunate. It do be real unfortunate. Let's trim his coat. His little cape. Let's trim that down. Let's figure out where that's going to end up. There we go. Okay. Okay. Mako really turned the both of them gay, yeah. It do be unfortunate. Bolin got it really bad just because they had no idea what to do with him besides comic relief hijinks serve as like a C or B plot to episodes. And I'm like, really? That's all we're doing with him? That's all we're doing? I see. Man, even Sokka didn't get it this bad. Yeah, at least was like relevant, did his own thing. He got a space sword. Not sure what they were doing with Bolin. Then again, the cast was always kind of like dysfunctional right from season 1, where you're like, ooh, I don't think this team was thought through for how they would like serve as a dynamic in the long term. But it do just kind of be that way. Shaku. They did just show her getting the absolute shit kicked out of her, which was hilarious, because I don't like Korra. I don't think they ever managed to make that character feel actually fleshed out. Like, she did have a personality, though, so I guess that's, you know, she made it to the bare minimum, right? Besides, the broadcast of Season 1 did give us the hilarious SpongeBob meme with Korra. I don't know if anyone was around to know about that one, where it's like, well, when she was falling to her death in one episode, the little SpongeBob banner came up of him laughing. So it was just, you know, SpongeBob laughing at Korra falling to her death. It was a good time. One of those, like, up next, SpongeBob! Like, as, you know, back when they did, like, the whole bottom screen banners. They did that for a few years. Like, all the networks. Very good. Very good. Oh, hello, Selkie. Did you have a good nap, Selkie? To be that way. I am assuming, so, you know. You can tell me that I'm wrong. Like, that is okay. You were pro gaming? You say pro. You know. It's a pro if you want it to be, right? You could just say that you're a pro gamer. Can anyone tell you that you're not? Is what I do technically pro gaming? Is that considered professional gaming? Like, it is kind of a job, right? Pro gamer, yeah. You're the best visual novel player? Oh god. Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. 360 no scope. Oh my god. Man, that I love when I said that in a part. It was in Adastra, right? That's where that clip comes from. And I say that shit, just 360 no scope, and just Darian was so audibly upset. Like audibly upset that I said that. And that just makes me feel so good. Just the best. I think it was in the 2022 highlights video. It do be that way. Yeah, I think that looks fine. That all looks good. Adastra feels like a lifetime ago. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so glad it's over and I never have to go back to it. Every new scene transition at that final. I'll never forget the final episode. Just when we were recording that, just the audible sighs from the both of us anytime there was a new scene. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, let it end. And the flood of comments of just like, I cried during this. Is just the funniest shit. Connection? Good? Good. Okay. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I think it looks okay. It's like decently in perspective. It's decently proportioned. It's probably fine. Actually, how did this? Here we go. There you go. There we go. Peak character design. We got there. What should truncate Sith as as what? As Neko Arc? What is that? What is that? What am I thinking? Neko Arc. What is this? What? Oh! Oh! Okay, yeah. I forgot that was their name. Oh my god. They're playable in the recent Melty Blood, right? In the last Melty Blood game that came out. Yep. Oh my god. Should I buy Melty Blood? Should I play that one night? Just... I'm not the best at fighting games. But, you know... Okay, where are we going? What am I looking for? There we go. That's what I want. Hit. But I'd only get it if it's on sale. That's reasonable. That is very reasonable. Man, why Kate Sith's thighs gotta be that way? While you're at it, no. Changed my life for fur. Oh my god. da. Oh. Oh, Ben, hello. I'm drawing a cat. Little cat boy. Earlier in the stream, I drew a shark. This lad. That was what we finished earlier. Now we just doing a little cat though. How do we want this to... Does he have a neck? I need a neck for a minute just to figure out where his limbs go. It's okay, we'll make him small so that I can fit his body. Well, we'll fix his face proportions later. His little head. We're getting places. We'll figure this out. Actually, wait, let's just... Let's get a rough skeleton down. Kate Sith plays Roblox. I see. We can get there. We can... he doesn't really have, like, defined limbs, right? He kind of... We can't just, like... put... the most definition into his design. It's a little too near. kind of has like the tube limbs. Look, we need... the megaphone. That's fine. We'll... That fine? That's fine for now. We'll get rid of the old layer. We'll... How much? I'm like looking at this lad. I think that arm needs to be shorter. That's fine. How? Oh dear. We'll... Let's... try to do that. Look, his proportions are very weird, but we can get there. We just have to figure out, smooth certain sections, buff other sections. I think we're getting there. By making these too thick, I realize the answer I'm going to get is never too thick. But, like... I don't know, man. Well, now that just looks like a drumstick. It's okay, we can just put his shoe there, and then we won't have to worry about it. His summer clown shoes. I mean, it's only a little bit that bad, but not like, I don't think it's like that bad. Trees grow larger and larger. Oh no. I mean, like, the rebirth design for Kate Sith, he just has, like, these thick thighs for, like, no reason. For actually no reason. It was for us. Bold of you to assume Square Enix cares about its player base. Uh, I might need, like, another image or two. How does his legs work? How does Kate Sith's legs work? Well, of course, all the renders of him, like... of half behind the Moogle. There we go. We can figure this out. Yeah, da 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 da. He does have big Kingdom Hearts shoes, doesn't he? Whatever, he's like Puss in Boots. We're okay. This is fine. He's a little Tokyo Disney mascot character. He's allowed to have big ass shoes. What if they're just his actual feet? He can't just take them off. I mean, that's probably also true because he is just a little animatronic. So it probably is just like a foot that connects to like a peg. Unironically, right? He probably also weighs like a shit ton. Because like animatronics, those things, what the hell? Even the little ones, I'm like, they weigh how much? It do be that way. Yeah, There we go. Just hollow him out. Oh my god. Man, this is how you know that I never draw footwear. leave it that for now. When we get to the next pass. Yeah, that's. Ta. Are we getting there? Oh. Hito? Oh, okay. I was like, did music die? Is the music industry still alive? Do people still listen? Do people buy modern music? Or do they just subscribe to Spotify? Allegedly? What do you mean allegedly? That shouldn't be allegedly. That should just be a yes or no. Let us. Perhaps? That's not much better. I don't think the music industry itself wants to hear responses like that. Like I know it's still doing good in Japan. They still sell singles and albums over there. Like physical ones. Like you go to, they still have CD stores over there. I know. It's amazing. Those mythical things, a CD store. The fantasy realm, a CD store. I mean, when's the last time you all have been to like a CD store? A floppy disk wasn't a fever dream. I remember I turned in an assignment on a floppy disk when I was like a kid. So, you know, the dream is still alive. The dream is real. Like, maybe, probably my generation was the last one to even interact with physical floppy disks, even in a, oh, these exist kind of way, you know? But, like, anyone younger than me is always like, I've heard of a floppy disk. And I'm like, what do you mean you've heard of? Everyone just pirates music. Okay, I actually don't know many people that pirate music. Everyone is just subscribed to Spotify, and I'm like, what? You know, because I don't know how apps work, right? So, like, when people say, like, oh, I'm subscribed to a thing, I'm like, what do you mean subscribed? And then they'll tell me, and I'm like, that sounds like you're being robbed. Because I'm not subscribed to any, like, subscription service thingy. But anytime people tell me about them, I'm like, I feel like you're being robbed. That's always what the deal sounds like. But I don't know how other people feel about that. Yeah, it's... Like, if I want to watch a show that's on, like, I don't know, a Netflix or something, I usually just have to go over to a friend's place or hit up a relative and be like, hey, do you have X service? Can I get your login? And then, like, you know, then we do that. Though my parents are very unreliable for that. Every time I call my parents to be like, do you have X service that I can, like, log into? They go, oh, not this month. Because my parents are weird. Because they, you know, you have, like, Netflix, HBO Max, Disney Plus, Hulu, whatever, you know, all these different streaming services. They rotate them. So, like, 1 month they'll have one service. Then they'll cancel it, go to a different one. And they do this because they're like, oh, well, we get bored of using one service, so we'll just move on to the next one. And when we're bored with a service, we don't want to pay for it. So it's just they'll have one streaming service at a time, but it's always a different one every time I ask. I'm like, what is this system? Like, that sounds like so much of a hassle, right? That can't just be me. Like, to sign up, like, to enable the subscription, to turn it off, turn it back on. Like, that just sounds like an annoying thing. That just... No. No. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Does that look like a Kingdom Hearts shoe enough? That doesn't look quite right. I think it's too big. I think I've made the foot too small. Like how the ankle is set. So I think I actually have to... Let's get rid of that line so it looks a bit more profile. It looks a little better. It'd be longer. But his feetsies not like that. His proportions don't support that much shoe. I'm sure that sentence just immediately didn't make sense. That's fine. We'll just, you know. Only did to, oh, okay. Yeah, but they're not like switching packages like every other month, right? Because I think that's the part that I think is like insane. Because I'm like every month, and my dad's like every month. Or every month or two. And they won't even check if like a show they like has new episodes. They'll just be like, oh, by the time we rotate back to the service, like, it'll probably be there. Like, like there'll probably be another season of whatever when we cycle back to it. And I'm like, how do you live like this? Huh. Bushido, hello. Oh. I feel like this maybe should be slimmer then. Yeah. I think that's right. I think that's where we're going with that. Eye cream. I see. I see. Okay. Now we will draw on the nose. Gotta be careful with the perspective. We'll get there. Here we go. think. Huh, that's probably too big of a mouth. Like, just too big. Okay. Okay. Then we go. He got his teethies. At least I think. I haven't actually double checked. Okay. Real. It's like, does he look okay? Does he look like, yeah? Ito. Gotta... Ah, sorry to hear that, Alex. I hope you rested well. We stream at like 1 a.m. your time. Ah, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll try to... No, I should try to stream a little bit earlier. Like even in my time zone. So hopefully I can get that shifted over in the near future. But alright, see you, Alex. Okay, let us... Because Shin does... lower... There we go. There we go. Okay. Did I make the head too big? Probably not. I'm probably just overthinking it. I did make the body too long though, now that I'm looking at it. How? How are we going to fit in? Alright, so I'll just put it here, I guess. Cut down that line to here. Maybe not. Let's see. Gotta have his anime hair spikies, right? It's required by law. Like that. cool. I think it's coming together. It's a bit still hard to parse. Okay. Alright, that's cool. Alright, see ya, bullshit. Todo. Todo. Okay. Actually, looking at his design, probably extend his legs slightly. There we go. His little chicken legs. Do that. Let's see if that works a little better. There we go. Just cleaning up the lines a little bit. that like too much? In case I just decide to ink this later on. Let's see how it looks. Like this? Okay. Well, that helps us see where we're at. Yeah. Do you think I can get away putting like some floof on the crotch or the armpit? Look, it's not that I want to fuck Kate Sith. I mean, I would, but doesn't designs just look better when you put those lines in? Right? It's not just me. It's not just me. You know, if we just... He's a fluffy rowboot, right? It's fine, it's appropriate. It's appropriate, it's fine. He's literally just a robot, it's fine. Yeah, he's just supposed to be fluffy, Selkie. He's just a little fluffy lad. Just a little bit fluffy. Just a little bit fluffy. Now you wake up from a nap. Oh my god. That's fine. Oh, that's fine. It's all fine. We'll just quickly put in some... and we'll just exclude that. Okay, he's a little guy. Kind of want to bolden things up just a little bit. Just to make some things stand out. There we go. That helps a little bit. Oh. There, you look okay? Oh my god. It looks okay. Not exactly a quick sketch, because that did take like an hour and a half. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Ugh. Anyway, it's been 3 hours. I want to go eat some food, because I'm starting to get hungry. So we'll end the stream there, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.